Okay, so I'm going to talk a little bit about the full video maker, which is what I prefer students in a ComTech course to use. So one thing I want to attract your attention to is you have the opportunity to create characters, and that's usually a great place to start. So you can create yourself, just like you would in Bitstrips, for example, and it's very useful. So for now, I'm going to just go with the basic make a movie, and I'll use these little pets world. And it'll open the studio, which is much more advanced than the quick video maker. And of course our computers are very slow, so you already know this. Now if you created your character, they'll actually show up in your library. And I'll show you where in a minute. I haven't created a character, I think. I did a little while back actually. I'm going to just pause this in case it takes 10 minutes on these old school computers. Okay, so the studio's opened, and I want to show you a few things. Down here is your timeline, and that's basically, obviously, a lot like in our case when we used Premiere Elements. This is the first, beginning in time, moving forward in time. And one thing that's different here is that all the scenes are included in the program, so if you want to add an extra scene, for example, there you go. I could actually change this background if I go up here, and maybe now he's in the forest or something. All right. Although you have to be aware that if it doesn't make sense and your character is kind of changed, I'm going to delete that and I'm going to keep it the same. So I'm going to go get a character. I'm going to drop in, I don't know, this bearded, I don't know what he is, caveman, I guess. You drop him on the timeline here, or in the animation window, I apologize. And you can do a few things here. You can make them larger, etc. If we want to make him look like he's, and we can also give him a little friend to talk to. We're going to just write, hi, I am Cave Dog. I don't know, kind of looks like a dog. One of the things that I want you to do as students is go get your headphones. We're going to go with this is the Australian accent, I believe. You can also manage your camera automatically. And there's a whole bunch of other stuff that you can do. If you look up here, the tabs, there's 3 tabs. Add an entrance. Maybe we want this character to come in, just like a slide, so he'll come walking in. Since it's beginning, etc. You can choose the speed, sound, on, off, etc. I'm Cave Dog. In English, we'll leave it actions. He's standing, and maybe we want to pick an emotion for him. He's falling in love. Okay. You see, there's so many abilities to be creative here. It's just unbelievable. I'm gonna make him happy, and there he is. So, might want to preview this scene. There's not much going on really, but let's preview it anyways. So he should be walking in. Okay, he didn't walk in. Oh yeah, that's one thing I remember about this. Whenever you do the voice, click add voice. Let's go see the
Hi, I'm Cave Dog.
Okay, he does. You see what I was telling you about the recording kind of sounds off, and you can do your own. And here's the other thing. This here is where the camera is, and you can choose to enlarge this. Add camera movement. You can make a camera move from here to here and enlarge this scene. Okay? So there's a lot of places where you can play around. So let me just, again, we'll try a preview and let's see if it worked a little bit better this time.
Hi, I'm Cave Dog.
See how it does that? He came in. Now I didn't want to drop him from the sky because that's kind of crazy and doesn't make any sense. But I'd play around with it and I'd fix it. Then I would introduce another character, and you can have a lot of fun. One of the things that's kind of cool too is you can add a soundtrack, which if we have time, I'm going to show you how to use basic sound creation, music editing software, and you can upload your soundtrack. And if you know, we've already like had problems with people using mics because there's no privacy in this room and all this. But if you want to do your own soundtrack, I highly, highly encourage you to, because it's so much better. Okay? So that's going to be enough just to get you going. I'm going to give you guys the passwords. But this is what I want you creating in. Okay?